3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. Apart from checking out this incredible new release, we also take a look at a bunch of sneak peeks. We also have some giveaways for you, and we find out what's the latest and greatest in Magic this week. G'day champion, how are you? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic. What's new this week? My name of course is Bo Creamer. Thank you so much for joining me on this absolutely beautiful, tasty, delicious Wednesday. Now I hope you're having an incredible day doing whatever you're doing. Demi Deck was released only a few hours ago. I also have an interview with Avi that I can't wait to show you. But first things first, I know, relax, de-excite yourself for just a second, but then get excited because now it's time for question time. Now this first question comes in about TCC's The Frame and whether there's a gimmick involved. Absolutely not, my friend. There is no gimmick involved. Now this last question comes in about what's new this week and the links on the episode. Now I will have links for everything you see all the way up until the sneak peeks. I can't put up links for the sneak peeks because they haven't been released yet and effects aren't on people's websites. So you're going to have to wait for the trailer to get those links, or they'll be available in the next episode of What's New this week. So no links for future products that aren't out yet in this episode. I hope that makes sense. Now let's wrap up this question time with last week's word, fab. What is fab? Well, fab is the Australian slang abbreviation of fabulous. So this episode is pretty fab. Now, if you do have any questions on anything you see in this episode, please throw them in the comment section below. Use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, my friend, let's find out what was released this last week in Magic.
This part of the program is brought to you by Sucker Punch. They're just like poker chips, but way cooler.
So officially off pre-order and available right now is Dream Drink by TCC. Paul Harris presents Deep X by Paul Harris and Paul Knight. And also you're going to find the Magic Show Colouring In Book Deluxe set by Murphy's Magic. And also the Australian Aces by Nick Trost. If you want to find out more on these incredible products, link in the description below right now where you can check them out. Otherwise, check out last week's episode of What's New This Week, where I go over Dream Drink and Deep X in great detail. Then on Monday, Sky member and Avi released Threaded. This is Avi's interpretation of the beloved coin magic routine, the Charming Chinese Challenge. This meticulously designed routine addresses the original's limitations, offering clean and convincing moves with captivating audience participation. And prepare to be astonished by Threaded's unique kicker and climactic finale, which left audiences spellbound during Avi's mesmerizing live performance at the 2022 Las Vegas SamCon Gala Show. With Threaded, you'll receive 3 Shanghai coins, 1 Shanghai Gaff coin, 2 pairs of ribbons in red and blue, and a 30-minute online masterclass. Now, if you want to see more on Threaded, there's a link in the description below right now to a magic shop, or you can get it worldwide at your favorite magic shop for $59.95, and you need a skill level of an advanced magician to do it. Now, I know quite a few of you had questions about Threaded, so I sat down with Avi and we went over them all. Let's jump into that interview right now. Roll that clip, baby.
Okay, so how this CCC started was during COVID. Right, we were all in lockdown, and I just thought, what better way to spend my time what better way to spend my time than to work on things that I've never got the chance to work before. And the CCC honestly has been one of them. Like I do a lot of coin magic and a lot of technical stuff, which I'm sure a lot of you guys would know. But for some reason, I've never touched the CCC. I've touched so many other things like the CSB, GAFs. I've touched, Matrix, Monarchs. You guys know that, but just not the CCC. So I went out and started, exploring. I first got Troy Hooser's CCC, and I loved it. But I was trying to look a little bit. I was trying to find a version with a little bit more flair. So I came across Ponta the Smith's routine in SICK 2, which I love Japanese magic. That's why I'm in Japan. I mean, Ponta is literally one of the main inspirations when I first started coin magic. So I really looked up to him, and I just learned his routine, and I was all excited. I practiced it, and I showed my mom and my girlfriend, and they were like, "But I see you stealing the coin out there." And I'm like, no, wait, just just watch the whole thing. And then they're like, oh, okay. And then halfway they're like, wait, but I didn't see 3 coins on there in the first place. And I'm like, wait. So basically they're the worst people to perform to, because they pick everything out I do, because obviously they seem all magic, and they're not impressed in any way. But it's great because they pick out the things that helps me improve. So they really pick out like why are you doing this, why are you not doing this, I didn't see this, I didn't see that. And then I realized the 2 main things that they were picking out was, number one, they didn't see the 3 coins clearly on the ribbon in the first place, and number 2, in the course of the routine for either Troy Hoosers or Ponters, there were some secret sliding moves to remove a coin secretly. So I was like, okay, fine. So those 2 things were the points that I would like to improve. And actually, I don't really call myself a magician. Traveling with Cyril in the past, I don't know how long, but basically I've seen him perform, and he is the real magician. He connects with people, and he is like, what a real magician is like. I call myself a technician. I take moves and I polish them, and I see how I can improve them. So I said, all right, let's get to work. So I started working on the CCC and then trying to figure out ways to make it better. And my main goal was 3 things. Number 1, making it as clean as possible and visual as possible. And the last 2 is obviously to solve the 2 problems that my mom and my girlfriend pointed out. So yeah, honestly, that's how it started. I was happy with the first phase. The first phase, I think in the version in the trailer. So the version in the trailer was filmed 3 years ago, and also that's why people would see the old coin, right? So don't be worried. The coin that you receive is the coin that people that it's in the second part of the trailer, which is the one that we are producing. So so the first phase could happen in the spectator's hands, which gives the magician the opportunity to interact with the audience, have magic happen in the audience hands. But also in the full performance, which I sent recently, you could do it in your own hands. So that's great. Secondly, the second phase is my aim to show, without any unnecessary moves, just put the coin there and just pull it out, right? And it's what I wanted. I wanted like very simple, straightforward, hot knife through butter kind of come out. So that was the second phase, and I spent a long time trying to figure out how can I just remove the third coin, right? Because the first 2 phases is really clean. If the third phase still requires some sort of weird move, I think that defeats the whole purpose of me trying to do. So I thought long and hard, and then actually I thought, you know what? I've always loved kickbacks, especially with all the chink and the matrix routines that I do. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try and see if I can do something. So I created a kickback, but the original kickback was a fluke. Actually, I don't mind showing. Let me see if I can show something. So don't worry. I think. Okay. So here it is. I'll just show that part of the routine. You can see. So from here, I show 1 coin, right? And I say, you know what? This is the original kickback. I say, I'll bring the coins back, just then I can remove the coin just like so, and you can see it's truly on there. So this was the original one, and it's like a fluke, because some stinky moves going on there. It's not truly on there. But the Asian in me was dying to find a way to make the last coin really be on there. So I took some time and finally made it. Finally found a way how to thread all 3 back and cleanly as well. And then Curtis Cam gave me very valuable feedback on how I should end the routine, because the original routine just ended there. He said it should make sense, you should full back cycle, because why is it just 1-2 coins and then it's just kickback? So I decided, you know what, let's try. So I did more research, and I found out this move from Tomoya, which was actually Ponta's idea to remove all 3 coins. at the end. So I thought, oh, that's a fitting finale, and that's what I've been always doing since. Let me first talk about the gaffs. So to put people, minds at ease, what you receive is 3 coins and a gaff, and everything down, not just with the gaff, but everything down to the coin was designed from the ground up. Like, for example, the hole of the coin, the diameter, was made larger so that it would, facilitate the final phase, makes it easier. Because for the longest of time, I've been doing it with a regular Chinese coin. It was tough, but I've practiced that, and I can do it flawlessly now. So when I'm doing it with this coin, it was just easy. So, which is just another testament to just practice. But yes, everything from the coins are designed from the ground up to facilitate your performance, to make it easier. The coins are soft coins, helps you perform well. Most magicians love soft coins because they make less talk during performance. And even with the gaff itself, I would say, if you've handled any sort of coin gaff, you will know which gaff this is. And this gaff, in my opinion, really up to date. I've had so much coin gaffs. Like, some of them, like one coin would cost like 700 USD. It's really expensive. But this gaff, I would say the quality is the same, or if not better, because we've worked really hard to push to make something like that. And I'm really happy with where it was. Funny story, when I first got the coins, the final prototype, I'm like, wait a second, where is it? Then I found it. I'm like, oh, that, if it could fool me, this would be good enough for people. So yeah, the gaff wise, I think the quality is top notch, and because of the materials we use, it's not as soft as silver, so you won't be too afraid to drop it. Oh, please don't drop it, right? That's a no-brainer. But if you treat it with care, it would literally outlive you. I mean, as all coins will.
Now, thank you so much, Avi, for sitting down and answering all those questions with me. And thank you so much to you guys for asking those questions. Now, what was released only just a few hours ago? Well, my friend, Demi-Deck by Angelo Carbone. Stage illusions are distinct from all other types of magic. They are larger-than-life exhibitions of our will to accomplish the impossible. But to maintain that illusion, the audience must view at a considerable distance. Angelo Carbone's brilliant mind brings the grandest stage illusions, cutting a person in half, to the palm of your hand with Demi-Deck. Imagine taking an ordinary deck of cards, putting it inside the case, and then with a slice of the blade, you cut the deck in half, showing both ends. Then with a few kind words, magically heal the deck back together. Use this as an opener in the middle of your set, or as a show-stopping closer. And with Demi-Deck, you can use any normal deck. This includes multiple routines, a magician fuller, it's easy to learn, there's no switches of any kind, and is completely self-contained. After 17 years of perfecting the design, award-winning magician Angelo Carbone is finally ready to open the curtains and reveal his latest masterwork. Welcome to Demi-Deck. Now, if you want to see more on Demi-Deck, there's a link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for $69.95, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. And can I just say, I saw Demi-Deck about 2 years ago when I first started at Murphy's. This is one of the first prototypes. I got handed this thing and it blew me away when I first saw it. Immediately, as soon as I held the gimmick in my hand, and this is a prototype, I was in awe of how good this is. Make sure you check out that trailer. Link to the trailer below as well. It's just so good. Angelo, oh, beautiful. Yes, that's right. It is now time for the news. Now, if you missed it, but you love awesome ways to know every single card in a deck from a shuffle deck of cards, and they aren't even marked, make sure you check out Michael Shaw's Saturday Sorcery, where he taught us exactly how to do this. It is so clever, so beautiful, and fooled a bunch of magicians. Make sure you check it out, card on screen right now. Check it out straight after this episode. Then on Sunday, Jonathan Sadowski joined us to show us his full performance of Predicto, the Terra version. Make sure you check it out, card on screen right now. It's just so good, entertaining, and it's repeatable, which is beautiful. Then yesterday, we didn't have any episodes of Stumped because I was going to do an episode on Threaded, but then I sat down with Avi, answered all those questions, and going to put them into a massively tasty, delicious version of Stumped, which will be coming out in the next week or so. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled on that episode where we break down everything that you need to know about Threaded by Avi. Such a juicy conversation, and if you enjoyed that conversation from just moments ago, that's only a small snippet of that whole chat. Anyway, let's move on to the reminder of the day. This week's sponsor, Magic Hype. Where would we be without it? Now let's check out this week's Artist of the Week. Well, this week we're jumping over to Ryland Petty performing Ziggy Zag by Julio Montoro. Ryland, my friend, you know what to do.
Okay, so you've probably heard of the zigzag illusion. I'm going to do that classic illusion right now, but instead of a lady, I'm going to use a Starbucks girl from their symbol. Okay, so now in the zigzag illusion, as you know, Daddy, there are 3 parts, just like that. Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, what I want you to do is I actually want you to sign this illusion. Okay. So all you're going to do is sign like right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect. Now watch very carefully. 3, 2, 1. You see I actually start to pull that away.
What?
Just like
What?
that. Now if I snap, you can see. And you can see it's still got your initial on. Just like that. And you can examine that. Just like that. 1!
Ryland, thank you so much for that beautiful performance. If you want to see more of Ryland's work, link in the description below right now to his Instagram. Make sure you go check him out. And if you have a performance that you would love to be shared on What's New this week, all you need to do is tag us in your content. I'll take a look and share it in a future week's episode. It's really that easy. This just in, the random commentary winners from last week. If you're from Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, congratulations, my friends, you're the winner of last week's secret prize. If you can email me just here, I'll get that prize out to you quicker than you can say, hey Bo, I've liked the video, because I know it helps out the video loads, and it'll bring a big smile to your face. You absolute champion. Now onto this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win next week's secret prize, all you need to do is comment below what is your favorite release from this episode. Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below. I'll choose someone out at random and you'll be announced in next week's video. So good luck. Now let's jump over to our reviewer on the streets, Tyler Lunsford, and his review of Dex. My dearest friend, over to you.
That suits you and you don't need anything else, that's fine. Keep the Advocate. If you're curious what the differences are, really one of the main differences is that this allows you to not do as much counting as the Advocate does. That's one of the big differences with it. And you can also fit other things in it. The people that will like Dex the most are the people that are willing to put in the practice and the time to get it down, and the people that actually enjoy using index system.
Thank you so much for that, Tyler. If you want to see the full review in its beautiful entirety, make sure you check it out. Link in the description below. And while you're there, subscribe, because he's a gent, scholar, and an absolutely beautiful person. Thanks again, Tyler. You legend. Now let's check out this week's deck of the week, where this week we're looking at the Peanut playing cards. Now, if you want to see more on this beautiful deck, make sure you do. Link in the description below right now. We can pick them up for $16.50. Now let's check out what's back in stock. This first back in stock item is Carson's Drink by Juan Pablo.
Juan Pablo presents Carson's Drink, close-up version using any drink borrowed from a bar. You can do it with different types of glasses. It's easy to do. Resets instantly. You can do it in close-up or on stage. Just by taking the small gimmick in your pocket, you will be ready to do the effect when and wherever you want to. You can do it surrounded up to 180 degrees. Carson's Drink, stage version.
If you want to see more on Carson's Drink, link in the description below right now, where you can pick it up for $65, and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. I'm back, baby, nailing that immediate word. Yes, it's good to be home. This next back in stock item is Peter Nardi's Eye Change project.
A lot of people wonder how card cheats cheat. A lot of people believe that they keep cards up their sleeves, so I'm going to make sure you don't think the cards are up my sleeves by rolling my sleeves up. I'm going to explain to you the exact way a card cheat cheats. Now, they do have extra cards, but what they do is they carry the extra cards in their pocket. So what you need to do is look at these cards down here. We are going to demonstrate this using the 4 aces and the 4 kings. One of the aces, the ace of spades, is going to go into my back pocket, just here. Okay, so the ace of spades in the back pocket. The ace of hearts goes in my front pocket, down here. The ace of hearts in the front pocket. The ace of clubs will go in my back pocket, and the ace of diamonds in my front pocket. That leaves me the 4 kings. Now, if I wanted to switch these kings with the aces, it's quite easy. The first thing I need to do is get rid of the king, and we can get rid of the king like this. Just like that, the king vanishes. But he doesn't vanish, he actually switched places with one of the aces. We click again, we can get all the kings to change places with one of the aces. So if the aces are here, that means king number 1, empty hands, is here, the king of spades. King number 2, empty hands, is here, the king of hearts. King number 3 with empty hands is here, and king number 4 with empty hands is here. So that's the 4 kings and the 4 aces. Watch carefully. All you need to do is think of either kings or aces. Just like that. If you're thinking of kings, the aces will vanish, leaving just the kings. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Empty hands, reach into my pocket. Over here, we have an ace. Over here, we have an ace. Over here, we have an ace. And over here, we have an ace And just to show you, there is absolutely nothing else in the pockets, and that is eye change.
If you want to see more on eye change, link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for $40, and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. This last back in stock item is the Magic Spider Pro Pack by Ian Pigeon.
Hi, this is a new app for the iPhone, and it uses augmented reality. So it uses the camera on the iPhone. And you take a photo of the hand like this. You can see that's your hand. And then what it does is it puts a little layer between your phone and the hand, and introduces a little pet character called Boris. Now Boris is an Australian redback spider. Normally it'd be very dangerous, but here in an iPhone you can do little things that you never do in real life. But it has a sensor. It has a sensor on the phone. If you wave over the phone, it makes him come back. It almost feels like he's on your hand, doesn't it? Yeah. But you can try. He does tricks. You see, you take the hand and wave it over the top.
If you want to see more on this release, link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $20, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
Now let's keep these good vibes rolling with downloads that you don't want to miss. This first download is last week's vault, the DELUXE.
This week on The Vault, I'm featuring a very clever little switching envelope. So this can be used to do a visual transformation, or you could also use this device to switch invisible information, like a billet, a little piece of paper, a prediction. You get the idea. This is The Envelope by Zones.
If you want to see more on the envelopes, link in the description below right now. We can pick them up for just $7. This next download is Numbers Volume 6 by Peter Turner.
Hi, I'm Pete Turner, and for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm a mentalist and behind-the-scenes consultant and expert on numerous television and live shows around the world. And whilst I'm travelling via plane, train or car, one of the things I love the most is creating brand new material and refining my craft. And one of the things that I found incredibly difficult whilst refining my craft is having to jump from one piece of literature to another to tie down subtleties and details pertaining to one area or aspect of mentalism. So I thought I'd save you the search. I'm releasing a series. Each month I'm going to release a different PDF pertaining to one area or aspect of mentalism, in which I'll be releasing unreleased material and refining my previous material that I've released. There'll be contributions from my friends and my added commentary to those contributions to ensure that you're getting the best of the best. I really hope you love this series. Thank you for tuning in.
If you want to see more on Numbers Volume 6 by Peter Turner, link in the description below right now. We can pick them up for $29.95. This last download is Shin Splint 2.0 by none other than Shin Lim. If you want to see more on Shin Splint 2.0, link in the description below right now, where you can pick it up for the cool $7.75. G'day champion, welcome back to Murphy's Magic's game show. It's me, your host, Grizzly Peterson. Let's jump in and see what the prizes are for this week. All those prizes for just one of you. What an absolute treat. That's tasted in a sausage roll out by the Billabong. Now let's see who won tonight's prize. What do? Oh, the old Drover hat tip. That'll do it. There you go. Who's going to win? Hey, is it going to be you? Oh, close. What about you? Oh, no. Sorry. Hey. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh, hey. Congratulations, champion. Make sure you email me just here and I'll get those prizes fair dinkum rinky dink straight out to you. Now, if you want to enter into next week's competition, make sure you comment
Crook
below and I'll enter you into next week's competition. Thanks so much for who've entered this week. Good luck for everyone who's entered next week with some more awesome one-off prizes. Thanks again. Take care, champion. See you then. Back to Bo. Oh, how are you feeling? You relaxed? How's that mind of yours? You absorbing all that magic tastiness? Well, I hope so, because we have 3 new effects that I can't wait to tell you about. So let's waste no time. Only worms. Bro Gilbert, you sweet sexy man. Get in here. Show them what you got. Here's Bro.
Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and thought, I would love to be able to have somebody pick a playing card, anyone they wanted, sign their name on it, and then take it back, shuffle it into the deck, and then hold that deck of cards on the flat palm of your hand and mysteriously have half the deck kind of rise up and levitate right where that selected signed card is? Well, if that is you, then Mr. Ding Ding, the man, the myth, the legend, Gimmick Maker Ding Ding, has a really novel, unique gimmick that you can download, get the tutorial, build it at home, and start doing this right away. This is the Floating Deck by Ding Ding.
Thank you so much for that, bro. If you want to see more on the floating deck, it drops tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now let's get into Friday with the return of Stickman Bob. Roll that clip.
Stickman Bob may seem like any other ordinary household stickman. That is, until he reveals his daring nature. Boom! After the spectator selects a card, the whole packet is put back into the tuck case and Stickman Bob prepares to find their selection in the most spectacular way possible. We have this. You like it?
It is cute.
You can roll it if you like.
I don't have any weapons.
Alright, okay. You're getting too possessive of the cannon. Let's leave that there for a second. We are also going to need an actual assistant for the trick. Does he have a name? Thomas? He looks like a Thomas? Yeah. Say hi, Thomas. Hi. I like how you're getting emotionally involved here. He also does a bit of contortion. Show you. Look at that. That was genuine sympathy then. Oh, all right. And you know what's going to happen to Peter? He's going to get a shot out of the cannon. That's exactly what's going to happen. So you're going to have to help me out here. We're going to fire Thomas at the pack of cards and he will hopefully reveal your card to the world. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, I was kind of expecting it to reveal your card. I wasn't expecting it to do that. Oh.
Oh, Thomas!
Okay.
What the heck?
Okay. Oh.
Oh no!
Poor Thomas. Oh dear, dear. Please. Oh, looks like he stopped a little bit there. Ooh, this isn't good. It does look like he stopped on 1. Is that a question? So it looks like it was the 8 of spades. Is that yours? From the chaotic mind of Kieran Johnson, this is Stickman Bob.
Low-key, I am so pumped for this. I love Kieran's work and I can't wait to have this in my hot little hands. Now, if you want to see more on the return of Stickman Bob, it drops on Friday at 7:30 AM Pacific Standard Time. You can pick it up for $45 and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Then on Monday, we have Sharp Prediction. Let's check it out right now.
You will hold that sharp the whole time, right? Uh-huh. Have a look what the barcode says.
No! No! Bro! Oh, questo è great! No way, man!
Introducing Sharp Prediction, the next step in evolution of mentalist tools. Developed by Green Lemon, an idea by the legendary Paul Brook. Imagine what your spectators selected or drew is already written on the Sharpie they hold the entire time. That's just the beginning. With over 2 hours straight to the point instructions, the possibilities are crazy, right?
This is insane, man.
Unravel the secret of peaks. Unlock the mystery of drawing unique I think I master ESP effects.
That's good, man.
Thanks, man.
What?
And redefine card tricks. Handlings and routines included from Paul Brook, Phil Smith, Sven Bars, and Patrick Jason. Sharp Prediction is available right now because every magician deserves a fresh squeeze of astonishment.
Okay, I'm truly impressed. I'm truly impressed. I wasn't expecting this one. Wow. Wow.
I am so excited for this one. Words can't express it. Oh, baby. Now, if you want to see more on Sharp Prediction, it drops on Monday at 7:30 AM Pacific Standard Time. You can pick it up for $49.95, and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. Now, my friend, that's all we have time for. If you do have any questions on anything you've seen in this episode, please throw them in the comment section below. Use the hashtag #QuestionTime so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, I know you're super busy. You're almost super's busiest persons on the planet. So I'll let you get back to your Wednesday. I'll see you on Saturday for our Saturday Sorcery, over there on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more. Or I'll see you on Tuesday for a special episode of Stumped, where we take a look at Demi Deck. Now, my friend, take care. See you later. Bye for now. But not forever. I'm gonna miss you too much. I really should go on Australian Idol. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.